I got some really exciting news for you. So those of you who watch my channel know that I really love eBay and Amazon dropshipping. But one of the problems with Amazon dropshipping is we haven't had a good software, a good tool to help us do our product research. Well, today that has changed. There's a new software out that's in beta right now. It's going to be available to the larger, more general public soon, but luckily I've been able to use it as a beta user. It's very exciting. I'm really excited to show it to you. Now, this software is created by the same company that makes the software called WebscraperApp. WebscraperApp is the software that I use to help me run my Amazon dropshipping business. So I list products up for sale on Amazon. WebscraperApp will check the prices on my suppliers' websites. If there's any changes of those prices, it then sends the data along, and eventually the prices change on Amazon as well. WebscraperApp makes that all happen for me in the background automatically. So it's a wonderful, incredible software that I've been using for a while. I've talked about it on this channel before, but they are releasing this new product research tool. And what it does is it looks for products on your supplier's website. Let's say that's Walmart. And it looks for a match on Amazon. It looks for the same product on Amazon and checks the price to see if you could possibly be competitive with that pricing. And you can see, I'm going to show you it in a second. And what it does is it does this in bulk. It looks for a lot of those items at once. So let me pull up this software and we can check it out together. So I'm going to share my screen here and we will take a look at it. Okay, here's my screen. Actually, let me just go like this and get rid of this. Okay, and I'm going to pull up the supplier that I want, which is Walmart. So this is what it looks like when you log in. So what it looks like right here. And there's a couple of things it does, but I want to show you the main feature right here, which is the product research part of it. So you would come over on the left and click on Listing Center. By the way, guys, this is only going to be available at first to people who have WebscraperApp. So you need to have a subscription to WebscraperApp in order to get access to this Velocrawler. So if you do end up signing up for WebscraperApp, I do have a coupon code for you that will be underneath this video, linked underneath this video. Go ahead and click on that link. But before you do that, make sure to copy down that coupon code because that will give you a discount for using WebscraperApp. So once you're in here, I'm going to click on the left. There's two options for research. The first one is called single sourcing. The second one is called bulk sourcing. Bulk sourcing is so much more powerful that you should just use that one. Don't even worry about the single sourcing. So I'll show you how bulk sourcing works. I'll click on that. This is something I've already run, so it's already here. And what you want to do next is go on your supplier's website. Right now, this is working with a few suppliers. We have Walmart, Zorro, Overstock, Home Depot, and Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm willing to bet that the creators of this are going to add more suppliers in the future. So we're going to use Walmart. That's a very popular one and one I use a lot as well. So what you want to do is come over to Walmart, and what you need is a search result page. So, and there's two ways to do this. You can either just search for an item, let's say hammer, and then this is a search results page. You see there's a whole bunch of different items here, and you can just copy down this URL. But what I prefer to do is go back to Walmart, the main page, and I like to click here, and my computer's being a little bit slow right now, so I apologize for that. And I like to look at the different departments. So we come over to home and furniture, maybe, or home improvement and patio right here. And you can see the different categories in here, like air tools, hand tools. Let's check out hand tools. Click on that one. And if you ever click on a category, and the page doesn't look like this, then you have to keep going down into the subcategories and then the subcategories until the page looks like this. This is perfect though. So what I'll do is I'll copy the URL and come over to the crawler and paste it in. Then I'm going to select Walmart, and the tax rate is how much you pay Walmart in sales tax every time you buy an item. I'm tax exempt in all states, so I put 0%, and I'm going to click search. So now it is scanning all those items or crawling all those items. Right now, because these are blank, these columns right here, that meant that it wasn't yet crawled. But see, this one just populated with all this information and it turned green. I'll tell you what all that means in a second, but just know that that means that that information has now been pulled in for that item. But down here at the bottom, there's still some that are loading, which is pretty cool that it doesn't make you wait. It shows you some as they're available. So let's look at this first one. Let's look at what this means and if we found a good item here. So there's several columns here. The first one says image URL. This will show you the image on both websites. Amazon's on top and Walmart's on bottom. Usually from these images, you can tell right away whether it was a correct match. Sometimes there's going to be a mismatch here. So let me show you if there's a good example of a mismatch. Like this one's clearly the same item, maybe just a slightly different color. But this one's a mismatch. You know, those are clearly two different items there. So you can tell it really quickly just by hovering over the image. So this one, I can't really tell because this one's closed and this one's opened. So what you can do next is click here on the top link. That will bring you to the item on Walmart. So this will show me that this is a 141 piece multiple drive mechanics tool set, and that's what it looks like. And here's the second one. This one's on Amazon, and we'll see what this one looks like. 141 piece multiple drive mechanics tool set. So from the images alone, I can't tell if they're the same, but based on the description, sorry how slow my computer is. So based on the description, it does appear that these are a match. These are the correct items right here. Great. So let's go back here and we can see what everything else means. So price, this column is the price on Walmart. And in addition to that, under the column called shipping, that's how much Walmart charges you for shipping. Because this is over $35, shipping is free. We'll get to the list price in a second. Availability is in stock on Walmart. You'll see sometimes it will also show you items that are out of stock. And if you want to get rid of out of stock items, you can click up here on the top right. But I like to leave them because those items do come back into stock later. Then there's a column called ASIN, which shows you the ASIN from Amazon. It shows you the bestseller rank. So this one is over almost 2 million here. So that's not a good BSR, good bestseller rank. So ordinarily, this is not an item I would sell right here. And this rating, I think it's the rating on, let's see which website. This one doesn't have any ratings. So it's probably the rating on Walmart. Yeah. So I literally just got access to this today, so I'm still learning bits and pieces of it myself. So I'm just kind of scraping the surface here of, I think, how much this can do. So under this column that says best offer, this will show you everyone who's selling the item or the top 3 or 4, how many up to maybe the first 5 sellers. So you see the cheapest person is selling it for $60.85. Again, it's listed on Walmart for about $50. So it's saying that you can sell this item. This green, the fact that it's green tells you that Velocrawler is saying that you can sell this item and you could sell it for $60.85. And on the right, it tells you when you get a sale, you would make almost $11 on it with a 22% ROI. So that's all the information right there. But again, because it's a 1 million BSR, probably is not going to sell a lot. So that's really cool that it gives you that. You can just scan down until you reach a green box right there. But even the not green ones, can sometimes be good ones as well, I'm finding. Now, one thing I'll point out is right here for this item, this one comes up and says item brand is restricted. So this is really cool because this is a brand, Stanley, that you normally can't sell unless you're approved for them. So it's warning you, letting you know that you might not want to sell this item or list it because this is a restricted brand. So that's really very helpful to have. And it also puts ones in red if it's able to tell right away that, you know what, we found this item on Walmart, we found it on Amazon, but someone is selling it on Amazon for $38. You see that? And the price on Walmart is $38 before shipping. That's interesting. Let's see what that's about. Before shipping. So there's just no way you're going to be able to turn a profit for that one. There's no way you're going to be competitive with that item. I apologize, my computer's taking so slow right now. So you can just go down, like ignore the red ones. You could check out the ones that are like this one, that it's not quite certain if you want to sell it or not. And you can check out definitely the green ones would be good. Another cool thing I've been doing is sorting by bestseller rank. So you can click here, see the ones with the lowest bestseller rank at the top. So that way you can just concentrate and start there is really helpful. And then once you find an item, let's say you find a good item that you want to sell. Let's say we wanted to sell that first one. You can just check that off and go down to the bottom and click on Submit Selected Items. And this is actually going to add it to a kind of pending section. It's on the left. It's called QA Products. And so what you can do is your VAs, your virtual assistants, can add products to this section right here. And then you could come in, or one of the supervisor VAs could come in, make sure that this is in fact a good match. And then they can check it off and click Approve Selected Item right there. So I've been playing with this. I find it to be really powerful, pretty exciting that it's matching up all these products for me really, really quickly. Give me 1 second. Let me close this. Sorry for the weirdness on my computer. I'm just gonna fix that real quick. Something else is open. That's why it's acting so strange. Shoot. Yeah, I know my screen's looking very weird right now, so I do apologize for that. Something is open and causing it to kind of freak out, and I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to switch over. I'm not going to play around with this too much. We're just going to go for the not good quality camera. So I do apologize for that. Something weird was going on, but so that is Velocrawler. I hope you guys understood like how it works and how exciting it is, because it does find those products for you really, really quickly, which is awesome. So let's see who's here in the chat and what kind of questions people are asking inside the chat. And if you guys like Velocrawler, if you think that looks as awesome as I think it does, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, Christina and Martin from Thrift Store Gold saying hit that like button. So thanks guys for that. So I hope I didn't let you down. I hope I didn't disappoint you with that awesome software. We have Isaac here from the Bronx. Welcome, Isaac. Great to have you again. So no, this is just for dropshipping onto Amazon. There's plenty of software out there to dropship onto eBay. I made videos about that either last week or the week before, and this is just for dropshipping onto Amazon. Long Beach, California, welcome. Hey, what's up, Noah? Thanks for being here. So to become tax exempt in every state, because I did mention that during the video, you have to, or during the screen share, you have to get licenses in every state, sales tax licenses in every state, in order to become tax exempt in all of them. But not every. You don't have to become. Sorry, you don't need a sales tax license in every state. You just need ones in a lot of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, that one was a bad BSR. The BSR is a bestseller rank. So what that means is that some items are going to sell better than others. So this is updated on Amazon, I think every hour. So as items sell faster, as they become more popular purchased, then what happens is they get a lower BSR. So the lower the BSR, the better. So the number one in each category is selling really well. And the number like 1 million is, or 2 million, like in that example, is not selling well at all. So Ty could sell that product because he is ungated in Stanley. Okay. So are there any good product research tools that are free is the question. So for Amazon, this is really one of the few product research tools that exists specifically for dropshipping. There is other product research tools out there that are not for dropshipping. Things like Jungle Scout is an example of that. That does help you as a dropshipper, but it's not designed for dropshipping, so it's not perfect. But this software that I just showed you is specifically designed for dropshippers. So it says, when you find a good BSR, you have to divide the number of sales per month by the number of sellers on that listing. Yes, sort of, but if you do manage to get your sale price for that item much lower than anyone else, or lower than anyone else, or within the bottom price range for that, then you don't have to worry as much about the other sellers on it. So, great question from the Financial Freedom Network YouTube channel. Can you dropship from China to Amazon, or is it not a good idea? You can do that. I don't know a ton about it because I've never dropshipped from China or Chinese suppliers. And the reason for that is because of the long handling time. It takes a long time for those items to get to customers in the United States. But if you adjust your handling time and shipping time, then you won't get in trouble for doing it. But some customers don't notice that. They just assume the product is going to come quickly because it's coming from Amazon. So they might get mad anyway about it. So it's just something for you to be aware of. Now, I know there's a lot of profit to be made there because the items coming from China will be much cheaper or very cheap. But that's not always even true in a lot of cases. But it is possible if you adjust your settings. Yeah, sorry about the screen for a second. I'm not sure how much the cost of Velocrawler is right now, because like I said, it's just in beta right now, and I don't speak for the company that owns it, WebscraperApp. I just use it. So free eBay dropshipping tools, yeah, there is a Chrome extension called Popularity Sort, or maybe it's called eBay Popularity Sort. That's the closest you're going to get to a free eBay dropshipping tool unless you use something like Terapeak. Let's see. My dad is here. Welcome, Dad. Yeah, so Ty just like rattled off a list of them: Tactical Arbitrage, Jungle Scout, ASIN Inspector, Unicorn Smasher, AMZ Seller, Prime Away. These are all softwares that are not designed for dropshippers, but these are what a lot of us have been using in the meantime because there has been nothing else available until now. Okay. Yeah, so Velocrawler is not available yet. Okay, so let's check out some questions I got from this week. I have some questions here from Instagram. So if you guys ever want to send me a DM on Instagram, maybe I'll put it up on screen here. I'll have a link to my Instagram underneath this video, or you just search on Instagram for my name, Paul J. Lipsky. So here's this question. Do you still use software to track out of stock and price issues on eBay in 2019? Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge proponent of software. I think it is really, really important to use it. I think it's a smart idea to use it. I think it's silly really not to use it. I think the reasons people don't use it, I understand their reasoning, but I don't think it really always adds up. It's kind of my opinion about it. I think there's ways that the problems people have with software, I think you can get over those problems while still using softwares and using the best of both worlds. So next question I have is from Nick. Sorry, that last question, I'd like to shout out who gave me the question. That was from Tez. I don't know if people want me putting their whole name up there. Let me know in the comments how you would feel if you sent me a DM and I put your whole name up there. So that's why I kind of blacked out part of the name. But let me know in the comments if you think that's a big deal or not. So the next question I have is from Nick. It said, hey Paul, I'm Nick. I just happened to see your YouTube video on dropshipping. I wish I could have seen it live so I could ask my own questions. So that's why I'm putting this up on the screen for you, Nick. I wanted to start my own online business. My biggest question is, should my eBay account be set up as a business account or a personal account? So I would make it a business account. Treat this like a business besides just the verbiage there. Get a separate bank account for your business. Make sure that you're keeping your finances separate, your personal from your business finances. Create a new email for this business as well, just to help keep you organized. These are really important, like business 101 type things that you want to be focused on, just to keep everything in a line and make sure there's no sorts of issues there. So the next question I had was from Keelan. Keelan says, been dropshipping for a few months using the sniping method. Think I've been flagged. I know you've run a few accounts. What's the question? I know you ran a few accounts. I'm not sure what the question. I think my account has been flagged. What have you been doing to avoid eBay's API? So I use a software called SKUGrid, which doesn't connect to eBay's API. So that's what I'm using. That's what I'm teaching my students in my courses as well, or my course about eBay dropshipping, and it's been working really well. So that's the one that we're using based on testing. That was a good one. By the way, guys, later this week, I'm going to be releasing a video all about a secret product that I used to sell. This is a product that I never ever revealed before. So I will not. So it's not something that most people do. They don't normally talk about the products that sell really well. So that mystery product will be revealed later this week. If you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. This thing's still bugging out, so it's so annoying. All right, we'll switch back to this camera. What should be the rank of best-selling products? I think you mean like the bestseller rank. You really want to keep your bestseller rank under 300,000 if possible. And a great website for that is Jungle Scout has a calculator. Jungle Scout. You search for Jungle Scout calculator. Calculator. That gives you a better idea. Let me share my screen here. There we go. And I just searched for Jungle Scout Estimator, it's called. And so this is what you do. You put in the bestseller rank here. So let's say you find a product and it has a bestseller rank of 3,000. Then you choose the Amazon Marketplace. For most people, that's going to be United States. And then the category as well. So in this case, let's say we do the category as home and kitchen. And we'll do calculate sales. So something ranked 3,000 in home and kitchen is selling 2,250 times a month. But if we change the category, let's do music. That one's selling 169 times a month. So you see some categories are much better than others. So that's a really great free resource for you there. All right. Cool. All right, so next question I had. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sick of answering this question. So I'm just going to answer this once and for all. I don't think I could ever answer this question again. What happens when the customer orders the item from you on Amazon or eBay, but they end up getting it in a box from Walmart, or it includes a Walmart invoice inside so they know how much you paid? Aren't they going to be mad? Okay. So some suppliers will not include the invoice just routinely. Like Home Depot doesn't do that. Walmart doesn't do it a lot. Amazon, if you're drop shipping Amazon to eBay, they give you the choice to include a gift receipt. And even though it's coming in a box from another supplier, most customers, the vast majority, do not care. They get the box, they just rip it open and pull out their product. And what happens is, if anyone has an issue, they will message you, and you can usually just tell them, hey, we use Amazon as a third-party fulfillment system to help get our items to our customers faster. Most people don't even know what that means. It kind of confuses them, and then they kind of just leave it alone after that. If it turns out to be a big issue for people, which it rarely is, you could refund the customer the difference in price. That does work sometimes. But we haven't had to do that in most cases. If customers are upset about that, it's on them that they didn't do the shopping around, and you can tell them that they can return the item for a refund. So that's that. I'm not answering that question ever again. Okay, now I'll answer it again probably. Okay. So this is a question I just got. I can't imagine the headache of processing so much merchandise and getting such a tiny profit after everyone gets their cut. So this person is saying that when I introduced dropshipping to them, they said, I just can't imagine that you're making much money with this after all the time involved in processing all the orders for such a small margin. But this business, so much of it is about volume. You're selling such a high volume of products. And even if you're getting slim margins on those, which you don't have to get slim margins on them, you can make larger margins, you can make good money with it. So the actual processing of the orders doesn't have to take a ton of time for you. That's something that you can outsource to virtual assistants. And there's a great software I use called Spot and Paste. I think I have that linked up below as well. Spot and Paste will quickly copy shipping addresses from eBay and from Amazon over to your supplier's website so that you can quickly get the addresses over there. That saves you so much time. It literally cuts your order fulfillment time in half, or if you're using virtual assistants, it cuts their time in half, which saves you money as well. So there's definitely a lot of solutions available for that. Okay. So PayPal jail is a common question, Charles, that you just asked. People want to know about what PayPal jail is and how you handle it when you first start out selling on eBay. Because when you do start selling on eBay, they will start to hold your money for the first 3 months. They hold the money until the item has been marked as delivered, and then they release the money to you. So the question is, what do you do during that time period? Well, during that time period, you can pay for everything with credit cards. And then once the money is released to you, you can use that money to pay off the credit card. And then PayPal will eventually take you out of PayPal jail, and then it's not an issue. Then you get your money released to you right away. All right. Let's see the other questions I had. Got that one. So Mona says, I'm considering your Amazon dropshipping course, but I have 2 questions. So I have a payment plan available for my Amazon course, But if you sign up with the payment plan, you get full access to the course. You don't only get like half of it, Mona. You get the full thing. And do you teach only how to dropship from Walmart or other suppliers? I show you other suppliers as well. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Let's see any questions in the chat here. All right. All right. Thanks so much, Josh, for saying that and for being here as well. Really appreciate it. Examples. Okay, so Isaac had a question about the software that I use and that Isaac's using as well to list items onto eBay. So right now I'm using a software called SKUFetch to do that. So this will quickly list items from websites like Walmart or Amazon onto eBay. Isaac's saying he's having an issue with SKUFetch, that the price on the supplier's website is $55 and SKUFetch is marking it up to $78. I'm guessing maybe it's supposed to be $78, but it's randomly at $143. Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, there's a couple of things that could be happening, but chances are, I know SKUFetch was having problems with Walmart recently because Walmart made some changes to their website, and they are working to fix that. That might have been the issue that you were having. Otherwise, you should contact SKUGrid and tell them about it, and they should be able to let you know what the issue is with that item. If it's only one item or one supplier, then you know it's not your settings. It's something wrong with probably SKUFetch at that point. Hey, Nancy, thanks for being here. Cool. So I hope you guys liked hearing all about Velocrawler and everything it had to offer. And I think there's a lot of opportunity there. So again, WebscraperApp, you got to be signed up for that if you want to use Velocrawler. So I want to take a moment real quick just to welcome, I just put up this stupid little graphic, just to welcome the new members to the Titans tribe. These are people who joined the Titans tribe either because they joined the eBay dropshipping or Amazon dropshipping course. And those new people are, let me just pull them up right here. So we have Dominique and Nick joined the Dropshipping Titans course, the eBay one. We have Chet, Stephanie, Mario. We have Darwin who joined the Amazon Dropshipping course, so welcome. Calvin and Trisha joined the eBay course, so welcome to both of you. Congratulations on getting started. And we have Kwesi, Ken, and I thought there was one more. Kwesi, Ken, and Ellie, who all joined the Amazon course as well, and Everett, Lisa, and Ian, who joined the eBay course. So welcome everyone to the Titans tribe. Really excited to have you on board, and congratulations on getting started with the program. List, says Josh. Cool. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone who came out and watched this live stream and for dealing with my technical difficulties. And I hope you guys liked Velocrawler. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. If you have any questions about it, or you want to see me use it more to see more how it works and what kind of products I'm able to find with it, let me know in the comment section whether that's something you want to hear about. And if you love the video, make sure to subscribe. Again, I'm going to be releasing a video later this week talking about a secret product that was one of the most important products I've ever sold in my eBay dropshipping business, because this is the one that really catapulted my business forward. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you do click the subscribe button underneath this video. Hit the thumbs up button as well to like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.